welcome to my video. I was requested to do this video by someone, so I had no problem doing it. So yeah, it's just going to be about my Porto save. He wanted to compare something, so I mean, I don't know what he wants to see particularly, but I'll just go through some stuff and hopefully he's alright with that. So here we are. As you can see, I'm on 27 grand a week. Pretty happy with that, as you can imagine. A couple of Lamborghinis in my garage. 38, 881 games played, 6971. Manager of quite a lot of international teams: USA, Portugal, Brazil, Argentina, Cyprus, Portugal again, Mexico, France, China. I think I won the World Cup with Brazil that year. As you can see, I have knowledge of England, Ireland, Mexico and France. Reputation world class. As you can see, I'm very loyal to my players, and my financial control is amazing. Tactical consistency. My team's won 82 things and 2 silver ones, so that's quite a lot. My goal difference is 1,643. That's quite a lot. And I can speak all these languages. That's another thing. I keep moving. Yeah, you might think, why am I moving international teams so often? Well, I'm trying to get that higher knowledge, and also I'm trying to speak more languages. I don't know why, I just keep the game interesting. So yeah, I guess you want to see my squad maybe, so I'll just go through that. He was my #1, but his stats went down. I don't know why. If you can have a look, I don't know, leave a comment if you know why people's stats go down. This guy is a beast. Signed him for 5 million. He was recommended to me by a scout, so don't underestimate scouts. Look at what they say. Backup player. He will get more games in the future. Bought this guy for 11 million from Final. He's alright. He does the job. 23. He's got a long way to go. I really like this guy. He came from Shakhtar Donetsk. I rate him highly, I really do. He will get a lot more games when Orellana starts not playing as much through old age. As you can see, he's on 230 grand a week. I would not play that for anyone else except for Orellana, because I just want him to finish his career at Porto and become a couch or something. Become a coach or a scout or something. Here is Orellana's understudy, as it were. He's really good. Came from Panathinaikos, or whatever you say, how you say it. Another great defender from Real Madrid, 22 million. He will take over from Orellana, definitely. Shatlin can play on the left back. He's comfortable in the centre, but he can play left back. Now this guy, this proves to me that you don't have to have great technical stats. As you can see, he has average technical stats, but his mental and physical are just really good. So that proves to me that you can have great mental and physical and not worry about technical and still get great ratings. If you look here, he has consistent ratings of at least 7, except for one season when I sent him out on loan. So, you know, just bear that in mind when you're buying players. Some backup players here. Fortina, just coming to my team this year. Bought him a couple of seasons ago, actually, 2018, for 17 million, which is quite a lot. But he's been out on loan to Inter in the last 2 seasons. His thingies aren't great, 6.93, 6.95, but he's done a lot better since coming to my team. It's 7.48, so hopefully he turns out good, as I imagine this guy will as well. He came from United for 20 million, definitely overpaid for him, but really wanted him. This guy's world class. I imagine he'll be worth about 40 million in a couple of seasons. I rate him proper highly. Look, 8.3 in league. He's really good, that guy. Cerny, one of my favourite players ever, came 4.9 million, Sparta Prague. Consistent, gets loads of assists, pips him with goals. He's amazing at free kicks, and he's a legend at the club. So I also hope he'll retire here. Asamoah, he's a great player. Plays in Cerny, gets a bit tired or whatever. From my academy, this guy. He was rated a wonder kid at one point, but doesn't seem to have fulfilled his potential. Ketting, he was the main man at Porto. Main striker before Vogel came in. But still, he's a legend at the club and a legendary striker, as you can see. His agent is a pain in the arse, though. I'm telling you that. His agent is a proper pain in the arse. So I hope he'll retire. This guy is one for the future. His stats look alright. This guy is such a great player, and I got him for a free. And actually, I've had some offers of 22.5 million for someone, but I didn't accept. Boadas, great player. This guy, I should have sold him, as you can see. Let me just have a drink. Yeah, I should have sold him because he didn't have great ratings. But I stuck with him and he's done really good. He was actually Brazilian, but then he took over Portuguese citizenship. And he plays for Portugal now. So, I mean, I really stuck with this guy. That's the loyalty to players thing. And I really like that guy. This guy should be playing a little bit more. But he's, backup. So, he does his job when he comes on. Vogel took over from Ketting, scores a lot of goals. From Werder Bremen, 50 million he's worth. Just, if a bid came in, I'd have to accept it for him. Because, I have hundreds of players who can take over. He's really good. He was a wonder kid as well. So a quick thing I want to cover is someone asked me in the comment section of my region video. I'll leave that in there if you don't know about that in the description. How do I make money on players, or how do I have such a big transfer budget? Well, it's simple. All you gotta do is sell players when they reach their peak. So for example, Hulk. Man City came in and bid for him 36.5 million. I accepted, and someone else did the job. I think Mike Payne did the job that season for us. Another example of that is no one that season. Here, Otamendi, 44.5 million. Bought Orellana, Ketting, Cerny, and Francesco. So I don't know what can I say. I bought him. Bought all these great players so I can make about 150 million if I sold them all at once, and still had a bit of money left over. So just sell players when they're at their peak, and they'll do a massive job for you. I think I sold Pastor for about 30 million. One quick thing to note is this guy, he scored 30 goals for Academica when he was on loan with them, and he actually got them a Champions League place that season. So if you want your league reputation to go up, just get some flated clubs in your league and send great players to them. He was actually sent to them because there was no room for him, so he wasn't getting as many games as he should have. I should have kept some of these players that I bought. I bought Jill for 2 million. He was a great backup player. Should have kept him. He was really good as well, but obviously his stats are going down now. But he wasn't getting enough games, so I had to sell him. He would have definitely done the job for me. So as you can see, I've had to sell a lot of players. Recently, I sold some player to Liverpool, and he finished the Premier League top scorer. So if you want to make money, just sell players when they come in, and just buy bargains who'll do a job for you. It's really that simple. Don't be scared that no one will step up to the plate. Someone will step up, I promise you that. For example, Kamga, bought him 30 million, sold him for 30. It's just how I make money. 24 when I sold him, maybe a bit too young. This guy, had him for a couple of seasons, as you can see. Bought him for 2.6, sold him for 39.5. That's that then. Have a look at the staff. I have quite a lot of staff here, as you can see. That most of them are on a lot of money. Like, that's pretty ridiculous for a staff. My wage bill for staff must be horrendous. You know, I try not to worry about it too much. My scout knowledge is like ridiculous. Look at this. I have quite a big scouting network, as you might have seen before. Let me see. Look, as you can see, legends. I'm a legend. Leighton Baines is a legend. Dave Ketton's a legend. Cerny's a legend. Vogel's a legend. Icons. Let me see if anyone from my squad's. Boadas. Yep, he's in my squad. Otamendi. I sold him, didn't I? And then these two. Yep, I sold this guy to Manchester United for 21.5 million and bought him for 9 because he was 28 when I sold him, I think, and he wanted to leave because he had achieved everything he could or something like that. So I don't know. I let him go. I mean, someone else stepped up. I'm getting a new stadium, which is really exciting. Obviously, it's going to be coming in 2027. So in 3 seasons. Let me see if I can see it. Here we are. So hopefully that'll be a massive stadium. And I think that's it, lads. Obviously I'm top in Portugal, worldwide. Yeah, so that's it, lads. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up or a like. Well, thumbs up is a like. I mean, or subscribe. That'd be really helpful. And yeah, cheers.